What's up, Planet Crafters? Today's video I'm going to show you how to take some of the water life that is collected from your Waterlife Collector, specifically the Provio Eggs, and turn them into the much higher quality Aelera Eggs with little/no waste. A couple of things we need to check first. Assumptions that you have a couple of silk generators running. So these two are both running, supplying silk to the nearby cabinet. You're going to need at least 3 silk for each egg. I'm going to go ahead and run over to my production facility here. Alright. So what I have under this base that you can't see in this video is 2 of the Waterlife Collectors with logistics supplying these cabinets with, oops, not those cabinets, these cabinets, with Provio Eggs, Plankton, and whatnot. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the first Provio Egg over to the recycler. And what you get out of it is 1 Tier 1 fertilizer, 1 Phytoplankton A, and 1 Mutagen Tier 3. You're also going to need to make sure that you have some algae running at all times. You can see this one is pretty empty, but I've got most of these full already. You can make sure you have a bioplast nugget generator crafting, and again I have them being supplied over here. So assuming you have Mutagen Tier 3, Mutagen Tier 2, and fertilizer and bioplast nuggets already on auto generation, you're going to take the parts from your Provio egg over here. I'm going to take a Mutagen Tier 2 as well as one of our phytoplankton C's. And we're just going to plop those into our DNA Manipulator here and let that work. These goes pretty quick, but while it's doing that I will go ahead and gather some other supplies for the next step. Once that egg is complete, we're going to need a place to put it. So to do that, we're going to craft one of these fish farms. I already grabbed the 3 silk earlier. The phytoplankton A I've got from deconstructing the Provio egg. And we'll just need 2 bioplast nuggets. Now I do have this set to supply these fish eggs to a cabinet, so as soon as it's done, it's going to try to pick it up. So I'm going to make sure I hang out here for a second and pick it up as soon as it's at 100%. Perfect. Alright, and then we're going to take our newly acquired egg and find a water location for the fish farm. You can see I've got a lot of algae here. I really don't like to stack the fish on top of the algae, it just adds to a lot of clutter. So I'm going to go over to this side of the lake where I'm kind of working towards. And we'll just plop a fish farm right here and drop that egg in. So you can see for each egg, it's pretty easy to convert the Provio eggs into that higher quality egg. You're left over with this Mutagen Tier 3. And the best thing you're going to be able to do with that is convert it to the Common Larvae. So for that, you'll need 1 Phytoplankton B and 1 Fertilizer Tier 2. So we'll go ahead and grab that here. Running low on fertilizer, so I'll have to address that. And then we'll just do the same thing here. Plop these 3 in and let it create the larva. And similar to the eggs, I have this supplying larva to a cabinet on the 2nd floor that is then being used in other recipes. And by just constantly doing that, you can see I have 6 of these DNA manipulators. I typically do groups of 6, but chose to do only 1 for the purpose of this video. It's pretty easy to really just churn out these fish farms and the higher quality fish. That allows you to get pretty high up in the animal count early on, before the fish or the amphibians expansion releases. Before we close out, I'll quickly go to the video, or go to the sky deck here, and show the progress. So even with everything here, we're at 0.46 towards amphibians. No way we're going to make it before the amphibian release actually drops. Not sure what we would see if we did somehow. And then the total amount of biomass, you can see we're currently at 783 1/3 tons of animals. So that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more content.